Shalom, shalom. This is Kapalia, a.k.a. Pops out of GMS Chicago with another sit-down. Shabbat shalom also. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, the traveling apostles, the elder bishops out of Connecticut. I send double honors because these brothers, because they do rule well. Okay. Dumb shit. Okay. For the brothers around the world, push the truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures. Correctly breaking down the prophecies and interaction with the people on the planet, declaring warning and salutations. For the hopeful elect, I hope this is edifying. For the aquaf, the few and the true that's listening, sincere, the charity, keep doing so. I hope this is edifying. For the hopeful elect. Okay. So you see the title on this. Tatted woman claims she is the new alpha male. You know, like I said, this world is backwards. They putting evil for good, good for evil. We come and tell you the truth as the prophets. You don't want to hear that. You want to do what you want to do. So I'm gonna let this play a little bit. Then I got some scriptures I'm gonna put on it. Okay. Let this play.
FYI, it's she, her, hers. And you're lucky. You're lucky I'm not trying to be a man. Because if I was, I'd be much better than you are. I listen to women. I respect them. And most importantly, my shit, it don't go down. Your shit, it don't go down because it's plastic.
And I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna use this whole clip. Don't need this whole clip. You see the abomination that's just claimed, and the label that's on this as being the new alpha male, a tatted, breast removed, 6-pack having, Decepticon. Okay. So with that having been said, let me just put some scriptures on this. Okay. Let's go here real easy, real quick, not hard. Don't take a lot. Go here. We're going to go here and do it this way. Let's go here. Jeremiah 7, 23 to 26. Jeremiah 7, starting at 23, we go to 26. Jeremiah 7, starting at 23. But this thing I commanded them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your power, and ye shall be my people. And walk ye in the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Okay, well, you go in, you see the laws and commandments. If a man lay down with a man as he would with a woman, that's an abomination. And that would be vice versa. So how much more now, where you can't even know if you're laying down with the same gender, because they can change their shit up. Okay. In that case, yeah, you would know. Actually, like I said, you won't know walking in. Okay, we say it that way. You won't know walking in. Okay. So the law, statutes, and commandments was given to the Israelites to make them a well-governed, very orderly people. As the scriptures say, do all things decently and in order. but they don't adhere to this. The 2/3 don't adhere to this. Verse 24. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward. So that they don't want to listen to the Lord. They don't want, and how is he going to tell it? He's going to tell it through the mouths of the prophets. So they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear. They want to walk in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart. Well, since Job 9:24 says that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, that's going to be the prevalent thing that's being pushed out there. Being pushed. If you buy into it, you done bought into the evil. So you done bought into the evil of this world. Okay. Verse 25, since the day that your fathers came out of the land of Egypt until this day, so even until the day, I have sent unto you my servants, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Like I said, so you don't want to hear what the Lord has got to say, because that's how he speaks. He speaks through his mouths, through the mouths of the prophet. Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ears, but harden their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Okay, yeah, you're worse because, like I said, now you got the technology to try to be able to even have people that have no desire of that lifestyle and no fit in no form of fashion to be tricked, to be lured into a scenario. And then, like you said, you got laws now that you don't even have to tell them that you was once this or once that. Okay? You don't even have to now. You just roll with what it is and go from there. And that's fucked up on every level. Okay? So we'll go back to Jeremiah again. We go hit the 16th chapter here in the process. And we're going to go to the 12th verse. Jeremiah 16:12. And ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye walk everyone in the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. So you do it worse now. But like I said, because at one point in time, you know, you would know, okay, this is a female that's wanting to be a man, but now you've got females that are looking like men. Okay, they don't pulled all their uh 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 they don't took hormonal things. They don't had breasts removed and all this other stuff. So now they waxing worse and worse because of that. Okay, they waxing worse and worse because of that. So, as a matter of fact, let's get that. Is that Timothy? Yeah, that's Timothy. 2 Timothy. 3:13. 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. So, you got evil men out here that's setting you off on these scriptures and these types of things, teaching falsehoods and deceits, and you've got people taking up this lifestyle and deceiving other people into participating in sexual acts of whatever that is not what was their intention in the first place. You know, this type of thing. So no, this isn't that. Okay, this isn't that. This isn't a right lifestyle. This isn't a right thing to be into, to be on, to want to do. Okay, like I said, there's a law that specifically breaks this down and tells you that it's an abomination. So let's go to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach. (19:7). Sirach 19:7. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. So, okay. So this could be speaking of speaking. Don't tell somebody that's something that they're not supposed to know. Okay. Or don't tell somebody something that they should do that's evil or wrong. Okay. But you also shouldn't pick up and then do that action as well. And rehearse means to practice or rehearse. Okay. To practice, to try to perfect. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. So don't tell somebody something that's told unto you, and you shouldn't be trying to pick up and do things that are wrong in the process of. Okay, but what is this world telling you? But this world is telling you to do this evil. Again, this world is telling you to do this evil, and how you want to pick that up and run with it. Okay. Okay. So now, last scripture. Start at 7. Go to 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. So see, this law, statutes, and commandments was supposed to be given and passed down from generation to generation. But that didn't happen, especially here in America, because Jeremiah 7:14 said we would discontinue from our heritage. Well, our heritage was to get these law, statutes, and commandments and to pass them down. That was one of the main parts of our heritage, to keep us in the right sight and in the right light when it came to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, to be in the right frame of mind of our Father, we were supposed to keep these law, statutes, and commandments, but we didn't. And so he gave us over to this shit, and then he took it away from us by giving us over to a people that wouldn't let us even keep the ideas in our mind. Okay. My verse 10, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Okay. So these sinners, the earth given into the hands of the wicked again, are going to be the ones that's going to have the flavor per se. Because evil and wickedness is put in high esteem. That's the thing to do, and our people go for it. The 2/3 go for it like they do, and then they want to know what the problem is. Well, the problem is, it's just that. The problem is, you fuck around and don't see this as being something that's bad. Okay? Breast removed, no nipples, the whole lick. Okay? And this is supposed to be the so-called new alpha male. Get the fuck out of here. So, hey, like I said, this present evil world, is not something that you want to be a part of. You don't want to buy into it. You don't want to go down that road. Okay? And with the road that you're seeing as it's getting worse and worse, you definitely don't want to hook up to it now or whatnot. And you didn't want to be hooked up to it then. Okay? It's because of the fact that, like I said, the elect is standing in a lot. Okay? There was always an elect. They was always there. They was always around. Okay? So, stand in your lot. If this goes against every part of your grain or your nature or whatever it is, and whatnot, and everything that you deem right according to these scriptures, then that's a good lot to be in. Okay? Understand the names, Yahweh, why Yahweh shot, understand the prophecies that's coming down as far as the MOTB and these types of things, and denying that. And if that leads you into death, it leads you into death. But better to die following this word than to follow this world into a destruction. So with that, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York again, double honors, because they do rule well. Brethren around the world, pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you good, bad, and ugly, declaring war on the planet. Salutations again. All of the hopeful elect, I hope this is edifying. But for the two-thirds, hope this is edifying. And a hearty Shabbat Shalom. But for the two-thirds, that this is the abomination that it is, the Decepticon that it is, and the others, two-thirds that are out there, and the 17 other nations who are in the midst of Jacob's trouble, and it's going to get a whole lot worse. A ball. Okay?